Okay, so that shot was just incredible. That shot, amazing. Got to give props to AD. AD did it. He did his thing. Especially me, I got to give props to him. Because constantly I'm talking about AD not delivering in the fourth quarter. That's me. Yes, I own that. But it's not my fault. He does it all the time. He disappears in the fourth. He wants nothing to do with the game when the game is on the line. When things are at stake, he just doesn't want anything to do with it. Well, he was like, you know what? I'm going to tell you to hush. And yeah, I had to shut my mouth. Actually, I didn't. I congratulated him. I had a big smile on my face. I was like, all right, so this was the AD I thought AD could be. And he nailed it. That was a shot. He looked at that rim. The way he shot it, he looked like he meant it, and he knew that shot was going down. And bang! The Denver Nuggets couldn't believe it. My Nuggets were looking at one another, be like, did that just happen? I was like, wow, that just happened. For a moment there, I was like, oh my God, the Nuggets did it again. They did it again. Comeback. The comeback kids. These guys are actually the comeback kids. The Joker was willing his team to win that game. And for a second there, they were going to win it. That block by Jamal, that was it. If only they had secured that ball. But then if we talk about if only, there's several things that happened. From the KCP 3 to the step back 3 by, what's his name? AD, like 2 or 3 minutes to go. And then eventually that 3 at the end. So many things could have gone this way or that way. It's a make or miss league. That's what they call it. Let's not dwell to that game, but let's take a couple of things from that game and see what might be or what might happen in game number 3. Now, what I learned from that game was the Lakers need to be careful. Yes, their defense is pretty nice in comparison to the Clippers. What the Clippers were not able to do to the Nuggets was really slow them down, because the Nuggets shot about, I think, 7 threes or something like that. They were shooting a lot of threes in the fourth quarter and all that. The Joker only shot 1. Now, it could be his confidence was not there. Oh, we might just give credit to the Lakers. Maybe their defense was just disrupting him and eventually taking his confidence away. So we got to give props to the Lakers also. Whatever that might have happened, the Lakers have something to do with it. Whether it's his confidence or not, the Lakers are the culprits. They're there. And then Jamal Murray. It's not as easy as it was with the Clippers. This guy's not going off like the way he did, or even with the Utah Jazz. So let's give props to the Lakers. But I am sure the Denver Nuggets will have something to do with that. Especially right now, Malone has seen that Dozier could actually be a problem. This dude is 6'6". He's got the size. So now the Denver Nuggets have just gotten bigger. Monte is great. Monte is great, and he takes a lot of difficult, well, not really difficult shots, but, he can create. He can create, let's put it that way. But Dozier, with his size, it's not like Monte now. They're really lengthy. So that means even on defense, they're even better. We saw, what's his name? Dozier take a couple of charges. And he has some great defensive plays, not only on offense, like what we get from Monte, but he did miss a couple of free throws. That could be problematic, but it's not really an issue. That's a really big stage. We're talking about the Western Conference Finals and expecting this kid to just go out there and knock free throws and all that. You can ask LeBron James. He will tell you it's a big deal. They do miss those shots. Yes, it does happen. So, okay, we're looking at some of those changes that the Nuggets are going to make. I feel like the Lakers are almost right there at the top, but the Nuggets have so much room for improvement. But then again, you're going to tell me, yo, it's already 2-0. Come on, we've seen this movie before. It's always like this. A team goes to the other team's home and they lose 2 games, then they go back home, then they win 2. Well, it's not exactly the same. You would tell me, no, that does not apply. Everybody's at the bubble, so you don't really have home court advantage. I get it. But at the same time, if you're going to say that we haven't seen teams come back from a 1-3 deficit to actually win consecutively. We haven't seen that. So what we are watching right now, we're watching something that hasn't been seen before. So anything is out there. Anything can happen. Possibilities are endless. And from the way I see the resilience and the way the Nuggets are playing, this thing is far from over. It is far from over. If anything, game number 3 will determine everything. What we see in game number 3 will be it. If the Lakers, I'm sure the Lakers are going to come and be very desperate. They will play very desperate in this game, making sure that they win to solidify, like boom, seal the coffin. Make sure these guys, if they're going to win this thing, is win 4 straight, right? I think that's the way they're going to play. I feel like that's the way they're going to play. But if they do not do that and handle game number 3, it's over. It's over. These guys will gain a lot of confidence and it's going to be a problem. Not to say that when I say it's over, okay, let me track back a little bit. When I say it's over, it's not like the Denver Nuggets now, after they win this game, it's over. The series is over. The Denver Nuggets have won. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I mean that momentum that they have and that confidence that they have right now, it's going to be shot. And this series is just going to be hella tough for them. That's what's going to happen. Like they really... The team that's under pressure, that's under a lot of pressure tonight, are the Lakers, not even the Denver Nuggets. Nobody expects the Nuggets to win. I mean, listen, watch TV, go online. Everybody's talking about the Lakers. They're talking about the championship. They're talking about who's going to be finals MVP. Will it be AD or LeBron? They're celebrating already. Like the Miami Heat or the Celtics have nothing to say. It's crazy. Nobody expects anything from the Denver Nuggets. So what I'm truly trying to say right now, the pressure is all on the Lakers. This game will define the Lakers. Aha. I said define. I used that word define. Yes, we'll see if they can actually go out there and execute, because I know this is a must-win game for the Lakers. That's right. Hey, yo, make sure you forget to subscribe. Make sure you do that. And make sure you forget to hit that bell right there so you don't hear from me. Do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever, man.